Hello, friends. Welcome back to Universal English Learners.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Monica. Today's episode is a little different. We're talking about the future, our goals, success, and something just as important, failure.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to talk about your dreams, your plans, your setbacks, and how you bounce back, all in clear, natural English.
And honestly, this topic isn't just about English, it's about life, too. Let's begin.
A conversation about goals. Monica, can I ask you something? What's one big goal you have for the future?
Good question. I'd love to start my own small business someday, maybe a little coffee shop.
That's wonderful. What's stopping you?
Honestly, fear, mostly. I'm afraid of failing.
I understand that completely. But can I tell you something my grandmother used to say?
Please do.
She always said, fall down 7 times, get up 8.
I love that. It means no matter how many times you fail, you keep getting back up, one more time than you fall.
Exactly. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it.
That's a powerful way to think about it. What about you, Mark? What's your big goal?
I want to write a book someday. I've started it 3 times and stopped 3 times.
Why did you stop?
Doubt, mostly. I kept thinking, is this good enough?
I think a lot of people feel that way about their goals.
True. But I've decided this year I'm going to finish it. No more stopping.
That's the spirit. Let's learn some useful vocabulary for talking about exactly this. Let's go through some important words and expressions for talking about goals and success.
First, goal, something you want to achieve in the future.
Example, my goal is to open my own business.
Next, setback, a problem that stops or slows your progress.
Example, losing my job was a big setback, but I recovered.
Then, bounce back, to recover quickly after a difficulty.
Example, she lost the competition, but she bounced back and tried again.
Next, give up, to stop trying.
Example, don't give up on your dreams.
And the opposite, persevere, to continue trying even when it's difficult.
Example, he persevered through many difficult years before succeeding.
One more, achieve, to successfully complete a goal.
Example, she achieved her dream of becoming a doctor.
And one more useful one, determined, having a strong desire to keep trying no matter what.
Example, she was determined to succeed even after failing twice.
Great vocabulary. Let's put it into a short, inspiring story.
A short story. The baker who never gave up. Let's listen to a story about a woman named Aisha who had a big dream.
Aisha always dreamed of opening her own bakery. She loved baking bread and cakes since she was a child.
At 25, she finally opened her small bakery using all her savings.
For the first few months, business was slow. Very few customers came.
Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I'm not good enough.
After 6 months, Aisha couldn't pay her rent anymore. She had to close the bakery.
It was a huge setback. Aisha felt like a failure. I worked so hard. Why didn't it work?
She went back to work at a regular job for 2 years, saving money slowly and thinking carefully about what went wrong.
She realized her bakery was in the wrong location, too far from the city center, where people usually shopped.
She also realized she needed to learn more about running a business, not just baking.
So Aisha took a small course on business management in the evenings after work.
2 years later, with new knowledge and new savings, Aisha opened a second bakery, this time in the busy city center.
This time, I'm ready.
The new bakery slowly grew popular. People loved her bread, her cakes, and her warm smile.
5 years later, Aisha owned 3 bakeries across the city.
When a young journalist interviewed her, she asked, "Aisha, what's the secret to your success?"
There's no secret. I failed once. I felt like giving up, but I decided to learn from my failure instead of running from it. I persevered, and eventually I achieved my dream.
The journalist smiled and wrote down Aisha's words carefully. Fall down 7 times, get up 8.
How to set and achieve your own goals. Now let's talk directly to you. How can you actually set goals and stick with them? Let's go through some practical tips.
Tip number 1. Make your goal specific. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I want to open a small shop within 3 years.
A clear goal is much easier to work toward than a vague one.
Tip number 2. Break your goal into small steps. Aisha didn't open 3 bakeries overnight. She took 1 step at a time, saving money, learning new skills, then trying again.
Big goals can feel overwhelming. Small steps make them manageable.
Tip number 3. Expect setbacks and plan for them. Almost nobody succeeds without failing at least once. Expecting difficulty makes it easier to handle when it comes.
Tip number 4. Learn from failure instead of hiding from it. Aisha didn't just feel sad about her first bakery closing. She asked herself why it happened and used that answer to improve.
Tip number 5. Surround yourself with support. Talk to friends, family, or mentors about your goals. Their encouragement can help you keep going on difficult days.
Tip number 6. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait until you reach the final goal to feel proud. Celebrate progress along the way. It keeps you motivated.
And finally, tip number 7. Remember why you started. On hard days, think back to the reason your goal mattered to you in the first place.
These 7 tips work for any goal. A business, a book, learning a new language, or even improving your English.
Speaking of which, if you're watching this video, you're already taking a real step towards your goal of learning English. That counts too.
It really does. Every episode you watch is one more small step forward.
Vocabulary recap from today's episode.
Let's recap the important words from today's episode.
Goal, something you want to achieve.
Setback, a problem that slows your progress.
Bounce back, to recover quickly after difficulty.
Give up, to stop trying.
Persevere, to keep trying despite difficulty.
Achieve, to successfully complete a goal.
Determined, having a strong desire to keep trying.
Try using 2 or 3 of these words to describe your own goal in the comments below.
Now let's practice speaking. Repeat after Mark and me. My goal is to open my own business.
That was a big setback, but I bounced back.
Don't give up on your dreams.
I persevered, and eventually I succeeded.
I'm determined to reach my goal this year.
Fall down 7 times, get up 8.
Beautifully done. These are powerful sentences useful in real conversations about your own life.
Quick quiz. Let's test your understanding. True or false?
Number 1. Aisha's first bakery was successful immediately.
Answer: false. Her first bakery failed after 6 months.
Number 2. Aisha gave up on her dream completely after the first failure.
Answer: false. She took time to learn, save money, and try again.
Number 3. Persevere means to keep trying even when things are difficult.
Answer: true. Exactly right.
Number 4. One of the tips is to make your goal specific rather than vague.
Answer: true. A clear, specific goal is easier to work toward.
And number 5, you should wait until you reach your final goal before celebrating anything.
Answer: false. Celebrating small wins along the way helps keep you motivated.
Excellent work, everyone. You now understand both the vocabulary and a truly inspiring practical lesson.
That's all for today's episode on goals, success, and overcoming failure.
Remember, failure isn't the end of your story. It's often just a chapter in it.
Set a specific goal, break it into small steps, expect setbacks, and keep going anyway.
If you have a goal you're working towards, tell us about it in the comments. We genuinely love to hear it.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little encouragement today.
See you in the next episode of Universal English Learners.
Goodbye, and keep learning, and keep believing in your goals.